The Stoics never tolerated laziness. They saw it as a disease, a betrayal of your potential, a slow death of your destiny. This video will explore 3 lessons from 3 of the most profound minds in Stoicism: Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. These men weren't just philosophers, they were warriors and masters of the mind. In their writings, they left us clear instructions on how to rise above laziness and replace it with action, duty, and purpose. So let's begin where every day begins, waking up in the morning. Even Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the world at the time, struggled with waking up in the morning. He fought the same daily battle that you and I do, the moment in the morning where your bed feels like heaven and all your goals feel a million miles away. To overcome this battle each morning, he instilled in himself a sense of duty, gratitude, and fear. He said,
"At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for, the things that I was brought into the world to do? Or is this what I was created for? To huddle under the blankets and stay warm? But it's nicer in here. So you were born to feel nice instead of doing things and experiencing them. Don't you see the plants, the birds, ants, spiders and the bees going about their individual tasks, putting the world in order as best they can? And you're not willing to do your job as a human being. Why aren't you running to do what your nature demands?"
As true as that rings, it didn't always work for him. And that's why he tried different arguments, because logic doesn't always work and sometimes we need emotion.
When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, and to love.
And when even gratitude doesn't work, you can use one of the most powerful motivators there are, the fear of death.
Let each thing that you would do, say, or intend be like that of a dying person.
Many successful people meditate on death. Not because they want to feel depressed, but because it gives them a sense of urgency, a sense of duty and purpose, and a reason to be grateful to be alive. If you knew this was your last day on earth, you wouldn't want to spend the morning in bed. These teachings from Marcus Aurelius weren't performative. They were private writings in his personal journal to stop wasting time. So if you're struggling to rise in the morning too, don't beat yourself up. Find different arguments. Find what resonates with you. The right reason to rise won't be the same for everyone, but the Stoics knew one thing. If you lose the battle in the morning, then you've already lost the day. Dealing with procrastination. We've all heard the saying that life's short, but Seneca argued that it wasn't short at all. We just waste most of it doing things that don't matter. He famously wrote,
"It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste most of it. Life is long enough, and it has been given in sufficiently generous measure to allow the accomplishment of the very greatest things, if the whole of it is well invested."
We all know we can be doing more to achieve our goals. And especially in today's world with all the distractions, there's lots that can take us away from our purpose. Seneca wrote about distractions too.
"Men do not suffer anyone to seize their estates, and if there is the slightest dispute about the limit of their land, they rush to stones and arms. But they allow others to trespass upon their life. Nay, they themselves even lead in those who occupy it."
We often allow people to trespass on our lives, whether it's saying yes to something we didn't want to attend, or whether we mindlessly consume content because it's entertaining for us in the moment. It's funny when you think about how we guard our money with our lives, but when it comes to our time, our most valuable asset, we give it away without a fight. Not because we want to necessarily, but because we're programmed to. Everybody seems to spend plenty of time doing this, watching Netflix, scrolling through social media, which teaches us that it's okay. But until we have a moment of reflection and realize that we're not where we want to be, we realize that it's not. If we lived among the Stoics, then this behavior wouldn't be tolerated. It would be highlighted and deprogrammed from our minds. With the wisdom passed down from the Stoics, we still have that opportunity to be different, to not allow our time to be taken up by mindless entertainment and pointless interactions. Seneca calls on us to contemplate our finite lives.
You act like mortals in all that you fear, and like immortals in all that you desire.
Seneca is pointing out our contradiction. We fear losing time, but we act like it never runs out. And that's the lie at the heart of procrastination. It's easy to think that we have lots of time to achieve our goals, but the time goes by so quickly, and to achieve them takes action. The best time for us to take action was yesterday, and the next best time is now. Finding your purpose. One of the main causes of laziness and procrastination is a lack of purpose. Epictetus taught us about finding your purpose in life and acting in accordance to it, following our true nature, whatever that may be.
You are a distinct portion of the essence of God, and contain a certain part of him in yourself. Why then are you ignorant of your noble birth?
Epictetus, similar to Socrates, never wrote down any of his own teachings, but his lessons were so profound that they were preserved by his students.
Remember, you are an actor in a play, the character of which is determined by the playwright. If it be short, then it is short. If long, then it is long. If he wishes you to act the part of a poor man, see that you act it well.
If we're constantly distracted and not looking inward, then how are we supposed to find our true character and purpose?
What then should we have ready at hand in such circumstances? Why, what else but the knowledge of what is mine and what is not mine, and what is permitted to me and what is not?
Epictetus encourages us to take the time to analyse ourselves, to find what resonates, what belongs to us in this life. He says that your true task isn't controlling life, it's controlling yourself, and your purpose is to master your judgments, desires and reactions. The fear of failing or facing difficulties is another major contributor to laziness and procrastination, and Epictetus deals with this head on.
Difficulties show a person's character, so when trouble comes, think of it as training and don't be angry.
If we want to grow and achieve goals that we've never achieved before, then we must not only embrace difficulties, but we must seek them.
No man is free who is not master of himself.
Epictetus says that our highest purpose is to become internally free, not slaves to emotion, circumstance or fear. And that freedom only comes with discipline and virtue. Epictetus didn't believe that you find your purpose in external success or approval. You find it by fulfilling the role that life has assigned to you, with courage, discipline and acceptance. Your true purpose is not to get everything that you want, but to become everything that you were meant to be.